Alright, welcome back to the story of Troy. This is a Kenshi story of our guy Troy. It is not about the town or the city of Troy. Anyway, we made it to Trader's Edge last time, and basically we're looking for deals right now. I think Troy here. Well, that's not the trader. Where's the trader? This guy. Not that guy. Where's the shopkeep, guys? The up top? For some reason? There's no shopkeeper here? This is crazy. I don't know where... Okay, that's just weird. I don't know what that is. Should be like a general store or something, right? That's a slave trader. Um... Yeah, let's head over here. And love that the bag that pops up off rip is not the bag with the food in it. So, visit me. We are out of meat, I think. The Bones is gonna need food too, so we do need to kill a skimmer somewhere. Yeah, I didn't see... What is this? I don't know what that symbol is. Like another trader. That's a sword, so that might be good to go into. There's a bar over there and there's shirts there. So let's go check out the shirt shop. Looks like we don't have any money left anyway. But we can look around. Ninja rags. Honestly, like some of these like dark leather, if any of these are dark leather would have been good. Let's see what we can buy design wise. Samurai cloth pants would be good. Monk pants? I don't know what those are. We need a lot of money for a lot of this. How do we... I swear we already have that. I'm curious if I can research that even though we already have it. Is that like a different wooden sandal? Anyway, I just wanted to buy that to see where we were at, would be at. Check out the sword shop, see what's in here. Talk to this guy. Let's do some business. Ooh, we've got some heavy weapons, so planks. Oh, these are the designs too. Anodachi, Yeats, Naganatas, Desert Sabers, Wakashis. I think these are a type of katana, a small one, right? I don't see any of the designs for any of the big swords though. Yeah, so if I was gonna use something, maybe a Paladin's Cross. After we get our decks up. Something like that. Because what does the Paladin's Cross do? It does damage versus robots bonus with a defense bonus. Actually does less damage to humans. I did not realize that. It was purely anti-robot like that. Alright, well... Nothing, like, incredible in there. Let's check out the little shop here. There's another bar. See a lot of people walking into this. Is this another Shinobi Tower? Yep. Let's see what... Yeah, it's a robot shop. What you got? You gotta go to left arms? Oh, a KLR arm series, but it's a right. Dex and strength bonus. This would be a better arm. Not the, I don't think that's the one we went the like heavy lift, but yeah, so that's another specialist left arm. That's what we're wearing now. Oh, buddy. That's even better than what we have. Oh, that is an actual upgrade. Okay. Don't think those shops close. Yeah, and we probably have enough money here. We're gonna go. Is she just no? Oh yeah, that's right. She can't. Her stealth skills is atrocious. Oh, that's really bad. God, I forgot how bad that is. She's like so slow. She just can't move. Like being in quicksand or something. Specialist. That's a quick. I want to. Well, I don't know about quick, but it's a pretty good 9 grand there. All right, I'm gonna get out of stealth. Oh wait, I don't like mess up. And we're gonna hop into the shop before it closes and try and talk to this guy. We are coming up in the night. Okay, a little bit more. Don't see any fabric or anything. Uh, that's lame. We're gonna have to go with the see where Gills is. This is probably our last shot for that much money. Looks like her stealth and athletic skill is getting up there pretty good, so she's fairly quick. So we're gonna get over here, see if we can get some money. I don't know what happened there, why she yeeted around on me, clicked outside. 25 should be enough. Talk to the barman, trade with him. And yeah, we'll get enough money with that. Alright, cool. Back to Troy, we're gonna get an upgraded arm. So we're gonna be fancy with our it's an upgrade, right? But not by much. It's not like a huge upgrade. If it was a KLR series masterwork arm, that would be even better. But we'll take the left. I'll go ahead and sell this specialist left. And yeah, we'll go ahead and equip it. So now we get a bigger dex bonus. And we're better at unarmed combat. So we're even more effective at martial arts than we were. So that's pretty cool. And then we're going to check the bars when it gets nighttime. So let's go ahead and see what else we can find in these shops. Looks like here it's just like cotton and fabrics, which is to be expected. That is actually closed. That looks closed. Let's see if we can go in this shop over here. Sometimes they'll have like ancient research in these spawns, which are random. So yeah, like here we have a basic furniture outpost. We already have that. Some old books. We could buy some leather, I guess, and take that with us. But not too interested in carrying all that weight right now. If we had a pack animal, that'd be different. Not Not like we have a ton of money either. So let's check the bars, because sometimes there's skeletons in these. They're very rare to spawn in a skeleton. Like, there's Shaq. Could get a plank here. That's another Scorchlander to join us. And if we go up, the Wandering Assassin in the bar. I haven't seen that in a long time. Especially not in a bar out here in, like, the United Cities. But sure, the Assassin's cool. We'll have to check the Slaver, too. So we have that bar, this bar. That's the bounty office. This one, like a bunch of mercenaries up top. Yep, mercenary captain. We got Aramid. Probably a hive prince. If I had to guess. Plastic surgeon. Oh wow, Pin's here. Look at her. She's got some wild hair. Since I'm not changing their look too much, I honestly want to get her to join us. That's a crazy haircut. I didn't even know that was an option. How much is she? So you want to be a killer. Your family, do you think they want that life for you? Yeah, so I'll show them what fear really is, huh? 3,000. Alright, we'll go ahead and get pins here. That's some wild hair. We're gonna just confirm. So we do now have a backup weapon and armor smith. Probably, so usually you want at least one of each and then cross train them. We're gonna take 3, just have a backup one. And we'll get pins out to our training facility. And she's going to be running with us as a group. I wonder what her combat abilities are. So she's just a generic. She's not a custom one because she doesn't have any like beneficial abilities. They're all one. Just looks cool. All right. Well, I wouldn't say it was a waste because we got a masterwork arm. We're gonna head down this other way and then we'll head back north, I think. Yeah, we're gonna head out this way as a group. Just doing our exploration thing. Okay. Well, that makes you a hella confident in the environment. How many skimmers is that? That's 3, 5, 9 total. And then there's a caravan right there, so let's go try and meet up with the caravan. Let's use them. Their light is causing a bunch of problems for that. So what we're gonna do is loot these so that we get the meat. Yep. Skimmer, we're gonna go ahead and attack it. And then, yeah, we just want to help as much as we can. Get everyone healed up. And loot these. Like, that one's dead. Maybe. Yeah, we want to get 1 meat from everyone, because that'll make sure they're dead. Where is he trying to... Oh, is he running to a bed? Alright, so Pens, Izumi's down. She's unconscious. Looks like she's back. See if we can get her back up. Pens here. We'll give her medic. She does have a med pack, so that's good. We'll make her loot all these teeth. I think there's two. See, I didn't even loot that one. And we've got a pack here with nothing in it. So they took all the goods, maybe. Alright, so let's go ahead and get what we can from Pens. Izumi here. Get on this Garu. I think we got all that. I'll throw the meat in there. We could take a Garu pack, but I would rather have a bull, I think, later. I don't remember if a bull or a Garu has more capacity. We'll take the raw meat, or the rotted meat too. And Troy here, let's see if we can find the trader. Let's trade. So this is a hive guy. He's got some skeleton stuff, some cloth, just some books, a Gohan, which is a food. Honestly, an economy left arm, those are really cheap. We could have got that early on. Those are nice, but yeah, nothing serious. We come out of that a little hurt, more hurt than I would have liked. Izumi, bones, and yeah, we're just damaged, but we're alive. And we're eating something in this direction, so we'll continue moving on as a pack. Like these vagrants here, we should be able to take them all out. I'm gonna actually assault them with Troy, because they'll attack the dog. There's a skimmer coming around. And I want to train, so we're gonna use Troy to train. Oh, we got skimmers all over us. Alright, let's see if we get in this fight with everyone, how this goes. Izumi got knocked out again. Pens is running after someone she shouldn't run after. Alright, so Izumi's back up. Pens is getting attacked again. We're gonna move on. We'll leave all that to be what it is. And we're gonna go find our way, hopefully away from the pack of 12 skimmers that are over there. We're gonna have to move the other direction. A little too hot for us right now. Meander on, or mosey on over this way. We got a little bit of damage. There's a camp right there. We had what? Can't click them. Empire Peasant Camp. It'd be nice if we killed them all and then they'd let us use their bed, because I think they get mad if we use their bed. Alright. It kind of looks like a city. One can hope. Turn off range. We're not doing the range thing. Yeah, so Pins is pretty hurt. Izumi is really hurt. And Troy is moderately hurt for sure. You can't ever tell it's from him attacking people or him getting attacked that causes his damage. Yep, and then the Garo pack, that's pretty dangerous if they event on you. So leave them alone. You just want to meander on by. Yeah, please don't come back. Oh, they're coming back. That's pretty funny. And assuming these guys have bounties. Yeah, so we could get them for bounties if we wanted to, but money, we have other ways of making money, you know what I mean? So, yeah, this is definitely the city. So we could use this to heal up. I think we're gonna keep our party in here right now, and I'm gonna go on tuner and buy equipment and stuff. So we're getting into the city. Tuner. Gonna take this opportunity. We're gonna buy the cotton we need and the fabric. And then also the leather. Our guy Plop here got stuck again. Has been training apparently. Gills. Totally fine. Blend also fine. And slow line here, probably not doing much. Honestly, she doesn't do much. We could actually take her out to train and be fine. More leather. Already known. Already bought them. So she's just gonna go ditch her items. And then tuner. Yeah, we can throw the cotton in there. Keep filling up leather. And then we'll go back to squad 1. And we're gonna take squad 1 back up to Shobatai. Yeah, now that we have pins, we can swap pins out for making armor. It looks like something's under the sand. I don't like that at all. All right. And I'm curious what pins' athletics is from this. Already at 7. That's pretty funny. He's really slow though, because we're running really, really slow. But maybe the dog is this slow too. I don't know. One of them, between the dog and pins, they're both they're both probable causes of why we're moving so slow. All right, we want to get around the back end of that camp and get over there. Yeah, this looks risky. very risky. The funny thing is, if you give like a ranged unit a crossbow that does a ton of damage and they don't have good precision, they'll blow your own limbs off. So it is also like a good way to lose a limb, but it also kills a lot of like units. So something to watch out for. Friendly fire is always pretty bad. All right, we can kind of get her geared up as well. Now it's nighttime. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with this. This is absolutely insane. We're gonna send them in. Right, so Penn's here. Does have food and such to give to anyone. Go ahead and check with this guy. So we looted just from those skimmers. We fought almost 3 grand. It's not crazy, but it's not too bad. And we're gonna get Pins in here. We'll set Troy on the research bench right now. Looks like Plop is gonna go get stuck again. Because he goes the long route to drop off copper after eating. Pretty sure that's what causes him to get stuck. And Izumi's gonna go in here. Heal up. Bones is fully healed. Look at her limbs and such. He's actually getting up there now. So that's pretty good. Troy almost basically healed because his toughness is so high already. Yeah, his wound regeneration speed is 1.02. If you look like a new one, their degeneration's 1.67. So like they have a huge debuff on bleeding. Is a 12% damage reduction to her negative 62%. So negative 12%. So is that a multiplier? So he takes 12% more damage and she takes 64% more damage? Is that what I'm reading? Yeah, because health KO points are minus 11. His are probably minus 40. So you have to get below 40 on anything for him to get passed out or knocked out. Yeah. So Izumi is fully healed now. Bones is okay. Pens is good. We're gonna move Pens though into a different squad. Pens is going in here. Tuner. We're gonna move Blend up into the main combat squad. He should be fast enough now. Let's get Blend off of the machine. So we'll put Slow Line here. Tuner and Pens. So Pens is gonna operate the Fabric Loan. Slow Line is probably gonna do something else. Let's hold off on that. Tuner here. We're full on that. So she's gonna stop doing the clothing bench for a minute, and we're gonna have her operate the copper resource. Yeah, so we'll keep We'll keep her doing what she's doing. That way she just starts training. I might take Plop off copper, like mining copper as well. So Plop is also going to join the squad. We'll move Slow Line up and she can start doing what Plop's doing. Plop can get off this copper resource and meet up with the combat group. Yeah, so see, that's the buggy route. That's a good way to train if you want to train though. Alright, so we got Plop in here. Where's Blend? He went down here to drop off stuff. Alright, so we're gonna have him come back. So Blend is fast. Plop is just as fast, if not faster. Izumi, we're gonna give Plop the toothpick. I think Blend might need. We'll give Blend that. Some medic abilities. Izumi has the meat. Splint. Check this out. Did I put anything in a bag for him? Yeah, so we can make sure we're good on resources. I'll go ahead and drop these in the bar. Sell that. I'm not gonna have leather processing, even though I should for animal skins. I might do it, but not right now. Okay, let's keep this as is. We need Blend and Plop's equipment. So let's see if we can get some. Show me the bags, guys. Looks like we can get 2. So Blend has a bag. We can give 1 to Plop. Need to equip it. Right off, rip. Roy, you got pins. Operating the fabric loom. She's gonna do clothing bench from now on. And let's go make sure we got build. We'll go into crafting. We want... What does a leather tanning do? Produces leather, so that's from animal skins. This is crafting. This is what we want. We want this to build somewhere here. Probably there. Then that'll throw leather into that. So if we have a tanning bench right here, across from here, we can throw all our leather into that. And we would need a storage for animal hides. And we can just make leather. Looking for animal skins, storage right here. And we can go ahead and throw that barrel. We have an opening there. And what are we missing? Iron plates. Iron plates. Building materials. Should be plenty upstairs. Yeah, just put engineering ability and she'll start building it, I guess. Alright. Troy's gonna help. get Troy off being an engineer. I don't really need him to do that. See what else he's got. We loot anything? Okay, so we did loot some samurai gear. Let's give that to Blend. Sword. I think we're actually gonna melee with him. Let's go ahead. We're gonna pop out on a high grade, a specialist. A specialist grade hat there. And give this to Plop. And we're gonna... Yeah, see, that's your choice. You can have a straw hat for acid reduction and perception, or you can have the armor. I think we're gonna go with armor for now. Okay. And we need to sell all that stuff. Let's go ahead and trade, if they'll trade with us. And let's see how much money we can get. Looks like 23,000. That's enough for backpacks. So we'll go over here, go up to the tower and see if they got any thief backpacks we can buy. I don't see a vendor. Go up a floor. There he is. And we want that one. That is a dark leather shirt, so that is one thing we do want to. We should be able to make them though. Ninja Rag blueprint is really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy the dark leather shirt for him. And then yeah, we need pants. I just noticed we still don't have the pants on. I'll go ahead and throw these medical supplies in there. I guess he's got a katana. Probably just sell that. We're gonna start off with martial arts like everyone else. And we'll go from there. So Plop, what does Plop got? A toothpick. Blend, not doing ranged. Got pants for Blend. And another katana to sell. Alright. And we just need another small thieves backpack. Cool. And it looks like this is where we can dump some animal skins later. Queue up the dark leather shirts here. I want to repeat that. And we'll train still on the clothing bench. But yeah, we can have tuner and pins who is doing engineer stuff up top and not making clothing. So tuner is working the mining, so we need to move her in the right squad with slow line. Alright. So that's what we're gonna do for now. And really, this is gonna help out our strength and our athletics all in one go. So we kind of get like a baseline of strength and athletics we get to go with. And it shouldn't take too long. I just want her to be around 50. So let's go ahead. I'm actually gonna have her come here for a second, and we're gonna dump those in there. Yep. So she's getting up there. Slow line should be getting up there as well. Perfect. Gills. Gills is getting there. Gills has some fighting going down around her. Alright. We're gonna go in. We're gonna make sure we sell a stack there. Make sure she's got food. Wrong thing. Didn't mean for that to happen. Alright, let's see if it... Yeah, it just goes that way. Alright. And leave Gills to her business. Get over to Troy. Popping everyone. Tuner, slow line. We'll take Blend down here for a second. He's pretty quick now. And we're gonna trade. Get all this out of the way. Alright, so we got good enough money. We can take our combat group here out for some training. And we'll then upgrade Plop's weapon one of these next days. Since we have Troy, Izumi, Bones, Blend, and Plop. Get everyone on party run. And we're gonna head out. A lot of slaves there. Oh, Troy is trying to operate the science workbench. Let's get rid of that. And I just realized it's time. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch everyone on the next episode.